Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Professor Sistrunk and I'm reaching out to my student body. Okay, recently, within the past week, you went through some particular problems close to the end of the week, which this is great because this is one of those teachable moments. So I want to talk about 4 things in this video log. The first thing I want to talk about will be my IT lab and the problems that we have, which that's great. That's my teachable moment. I love it. The second thing I want to talk about is student evaluation. A lot of students did not complete the evaluation as of today, so I want to reach out to you to make sure you received it, and if you did, talk to you about why it's important to complete the evaluations. The third thing I want to talk about is the end of the class. The final exam. So we're going to talk about end of the class, then we're going to talk about the final exam. These are 4 different things I want to focus on in this particular video log. It will not be long, but it's something you need to complete this class. So let's start with the problems we had with my IT lab. If you notice, I reopened them up for you so you can go in there and begin to finish the workup. Now, this is what makes it a teachable moment. I know, I'm going to say that again, I know that a lot of you have jobs, you have other things going on in your life, and plus it's summertime. So with that being said, you have a tendency to wait till the end of the week to do your work. Do not do that. I build this course so you can do or knock out a particular job at any given time. That's important because from a person who works in the IT industry, I need jobs completed at a certain amount of time. And I know all the students in here are not going into the IT industry, but you do not want to wait till the end of the week. And I know I'm gonna have a lot of pushback on this, but that's okay because this particular situation showed you what can happen if you don't get the work done ahead of the time. And some students didn't do that. Now, according to my percentage, 89% of the students completed all the work. They knocked it out. They was done with everything. But we have a percentage of students who wasn't able to get all of the work completed. It's open up. But now that work is compound on this week's work. So you got 2 things you got to finish up. You got to finish up last week's work and this week's work. It's not like I'm going to give you 100 for not doing it. You have to do it. So for the future, when you're in class, when you're at work, and all these different things that you do in your life, knock the work out early. Get it out the way. It's important that you do that. That way you can have a lot of time on the weekends just to enjoy life. Now, let's talk about student evaluations, okay? Student evaluations are important. They do not hurt the professor, they actually help the professor. When I create my courses, I create them so it can be relatively simple to understand and also easy for the student to get the work done. If you noticed in this course, it's not really anything confusing. You can just walk right through it. You know exactly what to do. Now, there have been students I asked, did you look at the syllabi? Because that's the first place I take all my students. That's important. To review your syllabus, start completing the work. So what the evaluations tell us is important information. What is it that the student did not understand? Was this a class that helped the student? And can we modify it or leave it the same? If a vast majority of the students say, hey, professor, in their evaluation, I didn't understand this, this, and that, then I get a chance to go back and modify my courses. And I always want to produce the best product. Now, if one student said he didn't understand it, But 99% of the students say, oh, it was great. And cool, I don't have to modify anything. Maybe I can reach out to that one student and see what they didn't understand. But other than that, and I said they, but I meant to say one. But other than that, it's pretty much what I need. I need your feedback. Now, will it help you? Yes, because I don't know if you're going to take another course with me. And also, it'll help future students. Okay? So I try to build my courses where you as the student can tell me what I need to make changes in. So the student evaluation is important. No harm comes to the professor, and definitely no harm comes to you. It's just something we need to continue to better our courses. That's what they're all about. I think you know that by now. So I'm asking all the students, will you complete the student evaluation? And if you haven't received it, please let me know so I can send an email to the person in charge of that and ask them would they send it back out to you. 9 times out of 10, they will send it out again, but I just want to make sure that you receive that. Okay, and you just saw me look at the time because I don't want to make this long. The next thing I want to talk about, the end of the class. Now, end of the class will be tied into final exam, but I'm going to try to break them up. You have a lot of stuff to do at the end of the class. If you notice, I open up Excel so you can go practice, practice, practice. There's only a few of you that's actually practicing. But let me say this is critical. It is a final exam. You do not get to take it multiple times. So if you're not practicing, it will be catastrophic to your bottom line. What that means, sorry for that. But what that means is you need to go practice, because this will affect your overall grade. So please, go practice. I left it open. Now, what will happen is next Monday, everything will close out and you'll have to focus on your final exam. And some students going to say, hey, professor, I can't go in here and practice. Well, you had approximately 3 weeks to practice, 21 days to practice, and you didn't take advantage of that time. Don't try this final exam without practicing. You get what I'm saying? You catching my eyesight? Do not try this final exam without practicing. Practice, practice, practice. So that at the end of the semester, your grade's going to immediately be posted. The very last day, which is according to our schedule, 7/28, 7/29, grades are posted. If you notice, your grades are on point. The moment you complete that week's work, boom, you see your grades. So you know I'm going to do the same thing. So please go practice. Do not play with Excel. It's not a joke. Now, another reason about the final exam, you only get one shot at it. It is a final exam. It's not I'm going to take it 100 times exam. It's a final. That's why I gave you those 4 things to practice with. Dot all your I's. Make sure you do everything that has to be done for the last week of the class, and then go at that final and attack it. Do not give it a break. Just attack it. But if you practice, I can promise you this. I can't say you will get 100%, but I know one thing, you won't be upset. You'll be like, yeah, I got this. I know this. Okay, so this is Professor Sistrunk. I just wanted to send this out to you quickly. For those of you who missed last week work, don't worry, it's open. You just go right back in there and you complete it with this week. Also, for everyone who completes the actual certificate in the programming class, you will get bonus points for that, but you got to send me the certificate. Everyone who completes the student evaluation, You'll get bonus points for that, but you got to send me something to show me that you completed. Just take a snapshot showing that you completed it, and you'll get bonus points for that. So I don't have to create another assignment to give you bonus points. I know what I'll give you bonus points in because of the work you have done.